Yes, everyone, how we doing, and welcome to a new video on the Biased Man City Fan YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're discussing the arrival, the signing of Rayan Ait-Nouri. We should really be starting off this video by saying welcome to Manchester City, of course. Welcome, Rayan Ait-Nouri. I am excited about this signing, big time. I mean, we've signed a left back. Finally, after years and years and years of waiting, Manchester City Football Club have signed a left back. The last left back that we signed was Benjamin Mendy. Summer 2017. It's been 8 years. 8 years we've been waiting. And of course, how Benjamin Mendy's transfer went, I'll say no comment. And if we just take a quick look at some of the makeshift ones that we've had there over the years, the list is incredible. First of all, I'd say João Cancelo has probably been the best of the lot. I really liked him, was a brilliant player, but of course was signed as a right back from Juventus. We've had Danilo, signed as a right back, back up for Kyle Walker, forced on that left-hand side. We've had Fabian Delph, of course that Centurion season. Delph played a good few shifts on that left back. I thought he was decent, but was of course signed as a midfielder. Another player who was signed as a midfielder and then forced out into left back was Zinchenko. Zinchenko has been and gone. I was a big fan of Zinchenko. I liked him, I had a soft spot for him. I thought he put in a few decent shifts, but he definitely was not a left back. And now let's take a look at some of the centre halves who've had to move on over to that left hand side and just fill in for us, put a shift in for us. You think of Nathan Ake, Aymeric Laporte, Gvardiol, Josko Gvardiol, right, was signed as this big up-and-coming centre-half, big money, 80 million from Leipzig. I was dead excited to see him. We've sort of forgot that he is actually a centre-half. He's played so much of his time at City so far in that left-back position. And the maddest thing is, he's so good there. He's probably one of the best left-backs in the world. And he's not even a left-back. It's only been because of the breakthrough of Nico O'Reilly, who, another example, came through the academy as a midfielder, has been filling in for left-back the back end of last season. But only through his brilliance and him breaking through and playing there for Pep have we seen Gvardiol actually move back into centre-half. And we've realised that, hey, he's actually really good. We need him to be centre-half from now on, don't we? So at last, anyway, 8 years away in that big long list of makeshift left-backs, finally we've got our hands on a proper one. Rayan Ait-Nouri, a 24-year-old fullback from Algeria, signed from Wolves. So look, we already know what he's about. He's Premier League proven. We've seen a lot of him. We've played against him, and I'm a big fan of him. I'm not just saying this because he's now a Manchester City player. Of course I'm a fan of him, but I really am. I'm excited to see what he's like. I'm excited to see him play under Pep Guardiola. I think he's a perfect fit for his style of football, the style that Pep wants us to play. He's an attacking-minded fullback. Some of the positions he finds himself in, I think Pep would love. I can already see this overlap with Jeremy Doku on that left-hand side, and I'm getting excited for it already. I'm ready for the season to start again. Get it starting now. I can't wait. And if you were to take a look at the financial side of this deal, I think once again we've had an absolute blinder. £31 million were paid for him. 31 million. And a 5-year deal works out at what? 6 million a year. It's incredible. A player of his age, a player of his ability, Premier League proven. You can't grumble, you can't complain with how important a left-back signing was going to be this summer. With how long we've been waiting for a left-back, every club knows we've needed one. So yeah, £30 million for Ait-Nouri, value for money to say the absolute least. And the thing is, with the left-back market, I don't think that there was exactly a big plethora of options that City could have went in for. I feel like 30 million for Ait-Nouri, we've got one of the best ones there. But if you take a look at some of the other options that we had, you think of Robinson from Fulham. There were links there for the back end of last season, but he's not exactly too dissimilar to Ait-Nouri, and I'd imagine it'd probably cost a little bit more money. You think of Kirkes, again, another great option. I think he's very similar to Ait-Nouri, but it looks like he's going to Liverpool, again, for a similar price. If you look outside of the Premier League, of course, there's Theo Hernandez or Nuno Mendes would have probably been the best. I think for me, Nuno Mendes is probably the best left back in the world. But PSG aren't letting him go. They've just won the Champions League. You know, and like I said, the best left back in the world, he's still dead young. They're not going to let him go. And with Theo Hernandez, you know, also from AC Milan, you know, we're also signing another one of their players, aren't we, in Rangers. But as much as they need to raise money and Theo Hernandez could leave, the club he's been looking like going is a Saudi League club. He's been, offered to a few, but they're all Saudi League. So if he's leaving AC Milan and that's where it looks like he's going, you'd imagine he wants the paycheck. And as brilliant of a left back as he is, and I wouldn't have minded City going in for him, for the money that would be paying him, it'd be ridiculous. It'd be a ridiculous amount. So yeah, like I said, there weren't exactly a big long list of left backs, and that, to be fair, is probably a reason why it's took City as long to sign one. It's probably why it's took us 8 years. I'm not saying we couldn't have signed anyone in the meantime, but there's not exactly a load of options. But in Ait-Nouri, like I said, £30 million, we've probably got one of the best options there. And now we wait. We wait to see what he's about. We wait to see him in a Manchester City shirt. It will only be a couple of weeks' time because, of course, we've got him signed in time for the Club World Cup. That was a big thing of why we've rushed it and why we've been so eager to get this deal over the line. We just wait a couple of weeks now. I've been, to be fair, quite critical of this Club World Cup that's coming up. I've said the timing of it is really poor. The timing of it, I do think, I still stand by it, will hinder next season. I hope not too much, but if City go far in this competition, it may cause us problems for the start of next season. But anyway, as for Ait-Nouri, this is the positive side, isn't it? This is the beautiful side of this Club World Cup. We'll get to see him in a matter of weeks to see what he's all about. So yeah, I look forward to that. Like I said, this will not be the only signing of this summer. Recently, from some of the reports we've been seeing in the past few days, Rangers, Turkey, more to come as well. There's some big signings that City are in the process of making. So look, when all of them are over the line as well, I will make a video on them straight away. So yeah, that is that. I'll leave this video here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments of the signing of Rayan Ait-Nouri. As I said before, I'd imagine it'll only be a matter of time before I see you again on this YouTube channel, where I'll discuss the signing of Tijani Reinders once the club finally announces it. So yeah, whether it'll be 1 day, 2 days, how long, whoever knows, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you there for that video. What a signing. Come on, City.